Bob, the lawsuit names the city of Laverne, former Chief Chip Davis, and former Sergeants Lewis Powell and Henry Ty McGowan. Meagan Hall is suing for lost wages, mental suffering, and reputational harm after the lawsuit says her supervisors groomed her for sexual exploitation, forced her into having sex, and took and sent nude photos of her without her consent.
It's raining, my body's calling. I'm in need of my darling. He will want a fire under me.
Lions, let me introduce you to Meagan. No, not that Meagan, not that Stallion. The Meagan I'm talking about comes with her real hair. I mean Meagan, the real Stallion. This Stallion may be a bad influence on your daughters and sons, but this discussion will be about Officer Meagan, who is living the life this Meagan raps about. So, meet Officer Meagan Hall, 26 years old, of the Laverne Police Station in Tennessee. Meagan, the real Stallion, allegedly had relations with this fellow officer, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
God damn!
Damn, am I done yet? Nope. We also have another one here. Yep, she was having a lot of relations. Now, this gives a grand total of 6 male officers, taking the Stallion out for a ride. Lots of rides. Oh, hold on, I think I forgot one. Wait a minute. Yeah, here's one. Here's another one here. Meagan is also married to this guy. So the real grand total is 7 Stallion riders. I guess her husband is the only legitimate rider because he married her, right? But hey, we're not going to take him off the list, okay? We're going to leave him on the list. But catch this. Meagan and her male officer riders were also risk takers because they like to conduct their riding classes while on duty and inside city-owned properties.
So, through the course of the investigation, I have had others report to me that you and Officer Powell have been together, specifically performing oral sex while on duty at the police substation.
I'm sorry, what?
That's the information that I was given early on to start the investigation. So that answers the question of, why is it affecting city employment? Because the information I had was that it was happening while on duty in city property. And I have had that confirmed through the investigation so far. I'm not done. I haven't spoken to you, but that's why it's a city issue, right? Which brings to light then any other relationship. That's why we're looking at it holistically. But the concern was raised because it was reported to be happening on shift in the city-owned building. Help me I wasn't there. I don't know if it took place or not. I'm just here to try to understand why and how that's being reported.
Can I ask who would have first reported that?
I can't answer that at this point because the investigation is still open and ongoing, so those conversations are still confidential.
Okay. Is there a reason that they would assume that or bring that up at all?
The confirmation on the act, I've been told, came directly from you to the person who reported it to me. That you talked about the act. You talked about his size, what it looked like.
Is there any evidence?
These 2 officers are married. And guess what Meagan, the real Stallion, allegedly did to this one's wife at a party? She allegedly was tongue kissing his wife. Man, this girl's a super freak. This officer wife was down for whatever. Man, I need to move to this town quick for some of this action.
That you were involved with somebody's wife.
Making out, but as far as...
But that was that you had talked about a threesome.
Right.
Y'all had made out.
Me and Amy,
okay.
We kissed, but
okay.
There was no...
Didn't go any further than
bags
that.
in it, no.
Okay. Okay.
Me and my husband have had a threesome before, so I didn't know if it was going to, I didn't think he'd have an issue with.
Got it. Okay.
In the weight room.
The weight room. I got a report that you gave him a out in the weight room.
I made out.
You made out, but you didn't give him a. So what I have is that it was an off work day. You came in, asked him to come over to help you work on something,
Yeah, we were working out.
and he came over. And then there was a that was given, and then he went back to work, and you went home.
Made out.
But I would like to know all of the details about Sergeant Powell, because I know a lot.
I mean, we've had sex a lot. He's just been here for me. I was there for him because I know his wife just doesn't want to have sex with him. Me and my husband were kind of on the verge of a divorce, and I just cracked, and then it just kind of got out of hand.
Here is the chief of police, and he turned a blind eye to all of this action by his officers, as well as encourage it. I bet he wanted some of that Stallion love for himself. These 4 officers were fired, and these 2 were only suspended. Since all of this came out, Meagan the Stallion has now joined the Believe All Women movement and is now claiming that she was groomed for sexual exploitation in a federal lawsuit against her former department.
A female Laverne police officer fired last month, accused of being part of a sex scandal within the department, filed a federal civil rights violation lawsuit against the city. In that lawsuit, Meagan Hall's attorneys claim Hall's department supervisor groomed her sexually. News 2's Tori Gessner read through the 100-plus pages of her lawsuit. She joins us live in studio to explain those accusations. Tori?
The lawsuit includes social media messages attributed to former Chief Davis telling Hall he's lonely, another saying he'll harass her and make work fun, and a third describing her outfit as, quote, hot girl summer. The lawsuit alleges supervisors promised Hall she would be promoted in exchange for sex acts. Then her attorney says when she tried to end the relationships, they threatened to disclose her mental health issues, which could have cost her her job, according to the lawsuit. The documents claim the exploitation was so bad, Hall tried to take her own life to escape. The lawsuit asks that a jury try the case and determine the amount of money Hall could receive. Both the city and an attorney for Powell declined to comment. Bob?
This lady? No, I can't call her that word. This ain't no lady. Meagan, the real Stallion, will probably get her pockets lined with taxpayers' money with this lawsuit, and some of us will even believe the lies she is now peddling about being sexually exploited. Lions, I want you guys to use this story as a precaution to not let your anaconda do the thinking for you. You must exercise common sense and don't be like these men who were dumb enough to risk their livelihood, their family, their wives, so that they could ride this freak. Meagan the real Stallion.
She's a super freak, she's super freaky.
Hold tight. Meagan again.